Welcome to part 7 of My Sister's Got a Spoon Up Her Nose. So Dad and Nicholas have been out training and Dad is not doing very well with his running practice. This chapter, chapter 4, is called My Dad Has a Plan. What do you think Dad's plan could be? Okay. Let's read on. I'm hoping that you've got an idea of what Dad's plan might be or what it might relate to. Let's see what happens now. Don't think that's Dad though, do you? Who do you think that could be? Not Mr. Tug, not Dad. Definitely not Mum. Mum's been collecting sponsors for Dad's 3-mile challenge. You're doing well, she told him at breakfast this morning. You've raised almost £300 for the hospital so far. You see, I've thought of a question. How will this make Dad feel? He's got people willing to pay him money for taking part in the sponsored event, and it adds up to a lot of money, £300. So how do you think that's going to make Dad feel? Pause the video if you want to have a think about it and discuss with your adult at home. Okay, what did you decide about how that would make Dad feel? I wonder if that's going to make Dad feel really pressured to take part in this event, that he doesn't have the choice of backing out, because if he does, he knows that he will have stopped the hospital getting £300 that they desperately need. Heh, I'd pay £300 not to take part. What is this stuff I'm eating? You've emptied the bird feeder into my cereal bowl, haven't you? Mum laughed. It's a power breakfast. All the things that will make your legs strong and give you energy. Just what a growing boy needs. Mum winked at me. But Dad ignored being called a growing boy and stirred his bowl furiously. I can't believe I'm doing this, he said. You volunteered. It was your idea. Dad frowned. It's all your fault, Tomato. If you hadn't put that spoon up your nose, I wouldn't be in this nightmare. He picked at his food. These are rabbit pellets, aren't they? They're raisins, as you very well know. Just eat up. Would it help if we played spoon planes? Yes, Dad grunted. So Mum got a big dollop of cereal on his spoon and started from the other end of the kitchen. Here comes the plane, whizzing across the sky. Open wide and in we fly. Dad gulped down a plane load of breakfast. Good boy, smiled Mum, patting Dad on the head. Do you think that's usual behaviour for a mum and a dad? Why do you think Mum's done that? Who do you think usually has spoon planes? I don't think it's usually Dad. Well, but then who knows? He does seem quite a funny man, doesn't he? Cheese plane! Cried Cheese. Me plane! Yelled Tomato, banging her spoon on her feeder tray. Mum signalled me to help, and it wasn't long before Mum and I were delivering food cargoes to 2 small babies and 1 very large one. Meow, went Mum, as Dad's spoon dived towards him. Meow, I went, diving down on Cheese, who shut his mouth just as I got there. The spoon crash-landed on his chin, spilling food everywhere. Mum decided it was time to stop and be sensible, so Dad and I went out training. He is getting faster. A bit. I don't think he'll be able to beat Mr. Tug though, and the race is tomorrow. Right, this gap in the text tells us that we've got a gap in the story. That's the purpose of this break here. When we got back from our run this afternoon, Dad seemed a bit happier. I've got a plan, he announced. Oh dear, said Mum. Your plans always go wrong. No, they don't. Not always. This plan is foolproof. Okay, what are you going to do? Asked Mum. I'm going to make some phone calls, Dad told her, and the rest is secret. You will just have to wait and see. Dad smiled and went upstairs to make his calls. What's your father up to, Nicholas? Asked Mum, but I didn't have a clue. Oh well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow, she said eventually. I can bet you can guess what my request is for today. I would like you please to make a prediction. I bet you guessed that. What do you think Dad's plan is? I look forward to getting your email. Thank you. Bye for now.